Eiffel, London. Eiffel, London.
This is Kugan Cassius Fry from London. We're at York Hall for International Prize Fighter Heavyweights 2. With me, I've got Clement Marfo, straight from South London.
Yes,
just been performing to what you just said is a hostile crowd.
Yeah, you know, boxing crowd don't play around, man. They're just here to see the fights, but you know what, it was a great opportunity for us to go on stage and it back in the ring, basically, and perform one of our singles, you know, so it's an incredible moment.
So your band Frontline, that's quite some setup in the ring there. You don't usually get them things that, you know, we're a lot of boxing shows, so we know that you don't really get that sort of, you know, you might get a singer in the ring to come and maybe sing national anthems or whatever, but a whole setup there with all the drums and everything, you don't really see that, so that's fair play to you, man.
Man, thank you, man. We're just trying to break the rules, you know. We're trying to do something that's very new and fresh, and that's what I've been doing with my band for the last 3 years, you know. We've been touring around, all around the country, supporting Plan B, Whizzle Kicks, Florence and Machine, so this is a milestone, man, to, you know, open up for Prize Fighter and especially be live on Sky Sports 1. It's a massive accomplishment so far in our careers.
So anyone who hasn't heard your track being played on radio and TV and various other sort of whatever over the last few weeks must be living on another planet, because the track Champions has absolutely blown up, hasn't it? Yeah,
it's been blowing up everywhere. It was Record of the Week on BBC Radio 1, and that's what made us get here, you know. Eddie Hearn, I got a big shout out to Eddie Hearn, who contacted us and said, you know what, I would love you guys to kind of open up Prize Fighter, and we was like, yeah, definitely, you know. Champion was a song we was inspired by David Hayes' fight back in 2009, and since then it's just been on Sky Sports adverts, you know, on Formula 1 games, movies and stuff, so every day I'm just pinching myself, man. But yeah, man, this single's coming out 23rd of July, so I hope everybody supports it, and it'll definitely be #1 in the UK.
Do you think by you doing this is going to open maybe the door to other UK artists that, you know, that people maybe of a certain genre know, but you come here and you're obviously exposing yourself in front of millions of people watching at home, plus the 3,000 strong crowd that's here today?
Oh man, it's surreal for me, because, you know, I'm a young black youth from Mitcham, Surrey, a small little town.
That's where my boy's from, by the way. You know that because you just
yeah. Small little town in South London, and you know what I mean? As you just said, to be performing in front of millions of people, and 3,000 strong people inside the hall today, it's just, you know, it's an inspiration for a lot of upcoming artists as well. And you know what? I'm representing the baseball caps. I'm representing people who wear sunglasses indoors. I'm representing black youths. You know what I mean? So when they see that, and you know, they don't think straight away, okay, this guy's a fuck, or this guy sells drugs, or this guy is a criminal. They're saying, you know what, he's doing something positive with his life, and do you know what I mean? They won't be intimidated by the looks of me. You know what I mean? They're gonna see me and say, you know what, they're good lads.
You're scaring me a little bit, Clement.
Why is that?
No, I'm messing. But Prize Fighter International Heavyweights today. Obviously, it's the, you know, 8 big guys in the ring just willing to knock each other out. Is it, you know, how big of a boxing fan are you, Clement?
I'm a big boxing fan. You know, growing up, I was watching, you know, Lennox Lewis, to Chris Eubank, to Frank Bruno. My dad always used to put me in front of the TV screen and, you know, kind of watch it. You know, I'm his only boy. So for me to grow up and kind of, you know, dilute all of that, it's just crazy. Nowadays, I'm watching all the boxing these days, and I'm a big fan of Mayweather. Do you know what I mean? And a big fan of David Haye. I'm just seeing everybody, you know, doing their thing, and I'm a big supporter of it.
How is this different from performing in front of like a normal crowd that will come and see you to this? How does it, you know, when you're on there in the middle of the ring, how does it compare?
It's very, very different, because at the end of the day, there's a lot of people in there that have never heard of me or never seen me perform live. So I'm performing to basically an unknown audience. But you know what, it gives me more confidence to be like, you know what, this is my time to shine, I'm gonna do it. But yeah, when you guys come and see us perform live, you see our fans singing this Champion as if it's a national anthem. And that's what's been happening recently. When we've been touring all around the country and doing a lot of festivals, people are just singing it back, like with heartfelt, you know, passion and stuff, so it's cool.
I mean, let me tell you something about Eddie Hearn. Obviously, Eddie Hearn's an up-and-coming promoter, Barry Hearn's son, but Eddie's trying to break the mould of the stereotypical how you'd think a promoter would run his business. Yeah. So he's listening to Drake in the car. Trust me, I've been in the car with him and he's singing along to Drake. He's a big fan of you, so that's, you know, you can see what he's trying to do with this.
Yeah. Do you know what? When we got the contact from him, it was like, oh wow, like this has never been done before. Do you know what I mean? So I've got to salute Eddie because he is definitely breaking the mold and he's doing something very fresh and genuine to his heart. You know what I mean? As you just told me, he's into hip hop. And there's not many. There's a few.
He goes to Drake concerts. Trust
for
me.
real?
Trust me. He was in Sheffield for a Drake concert.
Wow.
Listen, there's probably a load of other men that he's going to see.
That's crazy. Do you know what? Let me tell you this. Hip hop is now commercial. Like it's pop now. Do you know when you go into the charts now, there's loads of rappers that are putting out music and they're in the charts. So, you know, that's what radio is now. He heard us on the radio, loves Champion, and here we are today. You know, having a great interview with yourself.
Thank you very much, sir. Eddie Earn probably won't appreciate me referring to him as up and coming because he's sort of there already. But he's not been in the game too long compared to other promoters, but he's doing his thing. So
you know what, he's breaking the mold, and you know he's telling all the big dogs and telling all the legends that, you know what, there's a young gun coming up, and you guys better watch out. So I'm definitely co-signing him, and he's definitely co-signing me, and definitely will be doing a lot more.
All right. Listen, thank you very much for talking to iFilm London. My name's Kugan Cassius. I'm from Essex. I'm just, an Essex boy. James Helder, he's from Mitcham.
We're not too far from Essex, right? It's East London. So
yeah.
You can kind of step into Essex and step into East London.
If I just push you that way, you're in Essex now.
Yeah, and I hop over in East London.
That's
like Mitcham. We're in Surrey, and then we're in South London. It's exactly the same.
Yeah, he knows all about that. Trust me. But listen, appreciate the time. Taking the time to talk to us. Follow you on Twitter, verified account as well. So.
Do you know what? It has been surreal this year. You know, we got tips for MTV Brand New for 2012 and T4 Rising Stars, and everything has just kind of been taken off, you know. So I'm glad that you acknowledge that I'm verified. So it shows that I'm doing a good thing. The hard work's paying off.
Well, listen, it's a pleasure to speak to you.
Pleasure,
like I said, great performance in there. And listen, we hope to see you performing in the ring of... well, you know, not in the ring, but you know what I mean.
The next stage is O2 Arena, man, Wembley Arena. That's what we plan to do. That's what we're aiming for. That's why we're here, because we're trying to break the mold. We're trying to do something very fresh and big. Do you know what I mean? Dream big. That's what I'll say.
Dream big. We'll leave it there.
All right, man.
Thank you very much for talking to iFilm London, and we'll catch you soon. Kugan Cassius with Clement Marfo for iFilm London. Thank you very much.
Yeah, we'll recognize the voice. I go by the name of Clement Marfo, representing Clement Marfo on the front line. And we're here at York Hall in East London. We'll be here for Prize Fighter. And right now, you're tuned into iFilm London. Stay tuned.